Welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, where last time we entered the Moon Temple in our ghost investigation, and so far it looks like the temple is indeed haunted. We found ghosts and poltergeists, bone warriors, dollar hands, and what else? And last time we pressed 2 switches to get to this door. There's a convenient healing point. So there will probably be a boss. What is this? Whatever it is, I don't like the look of it one bit. Why the hell is there a place like this behind the chapel? It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins seem way too twisted to have belonged to the Septian Church. I'm curious about that pattern on the floor there. It resembles an eye, doesn't it? What's wrong, Tio? Did you notice something? Odds are this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. A horrid place, used to offer life sacrifices. Sacrifices? Yes, I imagine those dark red stains on the floor are the victims' spilled blood. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test. Kinda wished I hadn't thought that. I still don't understand what all this is doing here in the first place, though. Again? What's trying to show up this time? Something bigger. No way, is that thing a devil? Please be careful, I detected massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. What the heck? We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists. Here it comes. Zururudo, an evil statue made from a tough material which expels fire from its mouth. Suspect hitting it won't help much. Oh, a bit little bit. Flames. That didn't work. Ow. summoned a new statue? Okay. Archdevil. Dream Devil that slowly corrupts people. A single swing from its claws terrifies foes. Ow. Oh, are you annoying? Ow. He wasn't very strong, but he was incredibly annoying due to the permanent healing and new summoning stuff. Serum powder and new material. We managed to take it down. What an idiotic name was that? It looks like a devil straight from the church testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures, and now we're fighting devils? This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell's right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone. Let's. This is not normal. This sound. It's almost like the bell is resonating with something. Could it be? Perhaps the bell truly is the cause of all the strange things happening here. The bell? What do you mean by that? Of course, I do not know the specifics, but I feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of the otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to the resonance, maybe, just maybe, everything will go back to normal. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Should we give it a shot? Yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, could you give me a hand? We'll have to try to stop it together. No problem. Roger, Wilco. Trying to stop the vibration. The gloom lifted. Yep, we got clear skies now. The otherworldly aura of the temple seems to have dissipated. Which may mean that things have changed inside as well, right? We should head back in and take a look. Roger. Would you look at that? Wow, the sunlight's shining through. Seems like the monsters have been vanished too. Yeah, but we should check the lower floor just to be sure. I no longer detect the presence of a time, space, and mirage elements in the area. It appears as if the distorted space has returned to normal. That's good to hear. But still, how did all this happen in the first place? It definitely had something to do with that bell, but I don't really understand any more than that. Unfortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. However, I'd say there's a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind. An artifact? What's that? Artifacts are a remnant of the ancient Sumerian civilization that existed 1200 years ago. They seem to hold power beyond orbital technology and are under strict control of the church. Yeah, you hear stories about the things popping up every now and then. Like some pompous rich fool will end up in hot water after the church confiscated a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding. Wow, news to me. First, I've heard of it as well. It's not surprising. The average person won't encounter many artifacts in their daily life. They are unable to be analyzed with modern technology, and many are dangerous, so the church keeps a tight hold on them. Oh, I see. Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information about these ruins. Let's turn in a report and leave further investigation to the specialists. I'm with you. Yes, I think that's for the best. So, time to call it a day? Yep, sounds good. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. I think it's safe to call this mission accomplished. We made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared in there. You don't say. Well, anyway, good job everyone. I'm still curious about that bell though. I wonder if it really is an artifact. Those monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen too. Stargazer's tower was mysterious, but this temple was really something else. And let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. I wish I could. Honestly, I feel like this place is much too ominous to ever have been a church. What exactly happened here 500 years ago? Well, I say we leave that question to the specialist and get out of here. I knew this place was gonna be spooky, but I feel like I just did 10 back-to-back rounds on the horror coaster. I know what you mean. Anyway, should we head back to where we parked the car? Sounds good to me. Oh, come on. Die. Well then, what are you guys' plans now? I still have a bit of time before I need to be back. Would you like a ride anywhere? Let me think. We may as well take her up on the offer while we have a chance. A call? Sorry, give me a minute. Alright, as we're about to head out too. And that's just how it goes. Hello, this is Lloyd Bennings, Special Support Section. Oh, hello Lloyd! May I ask where you guys are right now? Oh, we're in the tunnel on Mine's Mountain Path. Actually, we just finished investigating some ruins in the area with your system. Ah yes, Noi was telling me about that earlier. I assume the investigation went well? Yeah, we are all done for now anyway. Did you need your sister? I can put her on a call if you so. No, that's okay. If I needed to talk to her, I would have just called her Enigma, silly. I'm actually calling because someone was asking for the SSS. Oh really? Who was it? A civilian? Not quite. It's the mayor of Mainz. It sounds like he needs a consultation with your team. Ah, that's surprising to hear. Did he give you any details? Apparently, one of the locals from Mainz left to visit Prosper City, but he hasn't returned for several days. At least, that's what I gathered from everything the mayor told me. That's definitely concerning. Alright, we're already near Mainz, so we'll pay Mayor Bixen a visit. Fortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there. Don't be afraid to work her to the bone. I'll go ahead and contact the mayor to let him know you're on the way. Was it Fan? Yeah. She called to tell us about the new request. Lloyd gave a short summary of what Fran said. So Mayor Bixen submitted a support request. Someone left Mainz to visit the city and is yet to return home. We're close by, so may as well head over and get the story straight from the mayor's mouth. Yeah, I was thinking the same. Alright, Sergeant Major, could you take us to Mainz? Leave it to me! And here we are! Welcome to Mainz, everyone! Man, it really is nice being able to drive. I wish we had a car. Well, now that we're here, let's hurry and ask the mayor for the details on this case. Right. If I remember correctly, we just have to go straight ahead to get to his place. That is true. Oh, looks like it's getting dark. I bet my brother Logie is going to be super cranky when he gets home from work. I know I've been working hard lately. Oh, you have that special support section where Mayor asks for help from, right? Thanks for coming. The Mayor's house is the furthest one back. Excuse us, it's a special support section. Yes, I've been waiting for you all. Apologies for making you come all this way. Truth be told, I intended to go see you in the city, but... please don't worry about that. We were in the area, so stopping by was no inconvenience at all. So, would you mind explaining the support request to us? Of course, please, take a seat. I'll pour some tea. Just 1 second. I see. In summary, one of your miners, Gantz, traveled to Prosper City almost 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since. That's right. You see, he's a die-hard gambler. To the point that he apparently goes to that casino in the city's entertainment district every weekend to flirt with Lady Luck. But the fact that he hasn't contacted anyone for 2 whole weeks has us worried. Everyone around town is wondering where he's gone, or if something has happened to him. That's definitely strange. There may be some specific reason he has not returned, such as being involved in an accident. At the very least, I hope he wasn't attacked by monsters while traveling outside of the city. What if a miner's just a damn good gambler? A guy could make a killing in a casino if he plays his cards right. If I were him and found myself flush with the cash, I'd be chilling in Michelin with a drink in one hand and the other around a pretty lady's waist. Yeah, I doubt that's the case. For starters, he isn't you. Randy makes a valid point about gambling though. We cannot ignore the possibility. Oh well. Unfortunately, I think we might have to rule that one out. Why's that? He said he loves to gamble. Are there any other relevant qualities about him we should know of? Well, Gans is the least serious person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing. But while he may love gambling to death, he is absolutely horrible at it. On top of that, he's got the luck of a man who would keel over from a splinter. Every time he comes home, his wallet is as dry as a desert. I see. In that case, he might make some cash on the lottery, but without any real skill, I doubt he'd win much in a poker game. Perhaps he took out a sum of mirror and ran off before the loan sharks could catch him? Well, that's another possibility to consider. That was actually one of the scenarios we pondered over before you arrived. If that's the case, I have no idea how we'd find him. Alright, I think we have a grasp on the situation now. You can leave finding Gans to us, Mayor Bixen. For now, we'll start with investigating the casino and other places he may have visited. Thank you, LoH. I'll leave this matter in your hands then. If you learn anything, could you contact my house by phone? Of course, sir. Let me write down your phone number while I'm here. It's already evening. I guess it's probably about time we head back to the city. Yes, there's still some information I'd like to gather before the day is over too. Noel, could we bother you for another ride? Of course! Let's get back to the car and I'll have you home in no time. Okay, so new time frame. So I go explore the last save I did here. I did it for a reason. Before going to Mayor Bixen, it will probably just be mines. We will not be able to leave, I doubt. And then we continue here. Alright. Until next episode, I'm Mace and don't get lost.